Well, hello, welcome to day 2 of summer school, where we will be going over the 4 biomolecules. I hope you like my joke. Alright, so I want you right now to divide this note section into 4 quadrants, hence, because we have 4 biomolecules. We have carbohydrates, lipids, we have proteins, and dun dun dun, we have nucleic acids. I'm sorry, my handwriting looks so terrible. Alright, so we're going to go over the monomers and polymers for each. Okay, so for carbohydrates, my monomer, or building block, alright, is a monosaccharide. This is a really fancy word for a sugar. Alright, so mono meaning one, and saccharide meaning sugar. Examples of such sugar are glucose. Alright, a polymer. So that's like when you put all of these monomers together. Think like, for monomers and polymers, I always like to think of Legos. So like an individual Lego would be like one monomer, and when you put all of those Legos or all of those monomers together, you get a building. That building would be a polymer. Alright? A polymer for a carbohydrate would be something like starch or glycogen. So all these fancy words mean are just, if we have a monomer of glucose, okay, if we just strung these monomers together, this would be a polymer. Okay, just a bunch of monomers together. Carbohydrates simply are just sugar. Alright, so if you have a lot of carbs, you have a lot of sugar, their job is for quick energy. Alright, they are made up of the elements carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen, or CHO. Alright, so that's your quick synopsis of carbohydrates. For lipids, okay, lipids are simply fat, and they are long fats or oils. I'll add that. Fats, oils. Alright, think like a baby seal. Baby seal has a lot of lipid. It has a lot of insulation. Alright, lipids serve for long-term energy storage. Ooh, I need the Y at the end of energy storage. Okay, so lipids don't have like true monomers and polymers. I'm just gonna draw a picture of a lipid. Okay, so lipids, for example, we can take glycerol, or that's what it says, triglyceride. Okay, triglyceride. Alright, that's an example of a lipid. A triglyceride means that you have 3 fatty acid chains attached to a glycerol molecule. Another example of a lipid is a phospholipid. Remember, phospholipids make up your cell membrane. You have the phosphate head, and then you have the fatty acid chain tails. Alright, the elements for these are also CH and O. Alright, the biggest thing here for lipid is that you have these long carbon-hydrogen chains, and that you know that phospholipids make up the cell membrane, and they're for long-term energy storage. Let's move on to proteins. So proteins are really critical in growth and repair. Proteins are like the superheroes of your body. They literally do everything. So like, for example, an enzyme. Okay. Enzymes, right? Enzymes speed up reaction or catalyze reactions. So without enzymes, right, like the reactions in our body literally couldn't keep up with us, so we would die because things aren't happening as fast as they need to happen. So all enzymes do is speed things up so that we can survive. Alright, so the monomer of a protein, or the building block, you should all know this, is an amino acid. And then a polymer you can call it a protein, you can call it a polypeptide, You can call it an amino acid chain. These are literally all the same thing. Why they have so many names, I don't know. Maybe it's just to confuse you. All right, that is your gist on protein. All right, and then finally we have nucleic acids. So nucleic acids are like, example, you have DNA, you have RNA. And you can remember these are nucleic acids because of the N and the A literally stand for nucleic acid. So remember, DNA is deoxyribonucleic acid, RNA is ribonucleic acid. Their whole job is to store genetic information. Our monomers are called nucleotides, and they kind of sound like nucleic acid. That's how I remember it. Nucleotides. Alright, so nucleotides, remember, have 3 parts. They have a phosphate, a sugar, and a nitrogen base. A nitrogen base, if you're confused at this point, would be like the adenine, thymine, guanine, and cytosine. If you look at our cute little meme up here, we have a cytosine and a guanine, and they're complementary. So cute. Alright. So a polymer is simply, you can call it a polynucleotide, or you can just literally call it a nucleic acid. The elements in this one are the most, it's CHOMP. It's carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, and phosphorus. And I totally forgot the elements for proteins, which are CHON. So CHO with a nitrogen. The way that I remember it, I always say these 4 biomolecules in order: carbs, lipids, proteins, nucleic acids. So that means that the elements go CHO, CHO, CHON, CHOMP. CHO, CHO, CHON, CHOMP. Carbs, lipids, proteins, nucleic acids. Again, while you are annotating all of these wonderful multiple choice questions, you have all of your options for what you can annotate. When you see carb, you could write sugar. You could write quick energy. You could draw a picture. You could write examples. You have a lot of options for what you can annotate anytime that you see carbohydrate. Good luck. Have fun. Ask me if you have any questions.